magic school bus.
Okay, hold this steady. Hey, DA, get your nose out of that book. We need help with this thing.
Just a sec. We've got to follow the instructions or the whole thing is going to fall apart. Hey!
Whoa!
Good morning, class.
Miss Frizzle?
Wow, a humanoidus eruptus. Huh? What?
Oh, no! Look out! Oh, man.
Carlos, according to my research, it looks to me as if you need one more piece.
If you didn't spend so much time reading and researching, you might actually do something.
And if you'd spent more time researching, you would have known how to put this globe together.
Gotcha! I'm afraid you can't put that globe together until you have all the pieces.
So, there is a piece missing.
I knew that.
Of course there's a piece missing. An island so new, it hasn't even been discovered yet.
How can there be a new island? Everything's already here.
Yeah, the Earth never changes.
Does it?
Actually, the Earth is changing all the time. Right under your very own feet.
It is? Then I can find the new island in one of my books. What's its name?
How can it have a name if it hasn't been discovered yet?
Yeah! And besides, DA, by the time you find a clue in all these books, we could discover this mystery island and name it ourselves.
What a positively explosive proposition, Carlos. Let's shake a leg, if you get my drift.
You're not suggesting another field trip, are you, Miss Frizzle? Whoa!
To the bus! This is your captain speaking. On behalf of my flight crew, I want to welcome you aboard Magic School Bus Airways. Bus, do your stuff! Here we go! Class, at our present speed, the new island should be arriving. Oh, a lot sooner than I thought.
The island should be arriving?
In accordance with federal regulations, let me remind you that this is a non-nail-biting flight.
When we find the island, what should we name it?
Let's see. I now declare this island, which I alone have discovered, to be Carlos Island.
Forget it! That's a silly name for an island.
What would you call it? According to my research island?
That's too clunky. Wait a minute. I've got a book of names in here.
You can't even think of a name without looking it up.
Let's see. We could call it Paradise Island. No, too predictable. Then there's always Gilligan's Island. No, that's already taken.
Looks like our game's gonna get rained out, Miss Frizzle.
Oh, don't head for the dugout yet, Ralphie. Those aren't rain clouds. They are puffs of smoke and ash, which means we are exactly where we need to be.
Gee, look at that stuff.
It smells, too.
Don't look at me.
Windows are covered with ashes.
Put your seats in an upright position, class, and prepare for landing.
We can't land now. We can't see where we're going.
Don't worry, Arnold. We won't be landing for another few minutes. Whoops. Oh, make that a few seconds. worry, class. Hang 10, boss!
Like, wow! Tubular. We could call it Empirical Island. Not bad.
All ashore that's going ashore.
I don't see any shore, Miss Frizzle.
That's because we're a tad early, Tim.
Huh?
As I always say, get out there and explore!
How does she do that? Not easily, I expect.
Well, in the famous words of Miss Frizzle, the early bird gets the island!
Watch it!
Yikes!
Huh?
Wait! Oh no! My books! I've got you! Come on, you Weasley wimps! Pull! We have to go down there, Miss Frizzle. I need my books to find that island.
Wouldn't it be easier to go to a bookstore?
Please, Miss Frizzle. I'm nothing without my books. Me books, books me.
Class, prepare to dive. Coming, Carlos?
Not me, Miss Frizzle. I'd rather find that island than DA's books.
Suit yourself, Carlos. Anchors away, mateys!
If you don't mind, Miss Frizzle, I'd rather keep as much water between me and the bottom of the ocean as possible.
A lofty idea, Arnold. Perhaps you could help Carlos person the life raft.
If you insist.
And while you two are personing, put these on. Yes, Liz? Good idea, Liz. As a certified teaching lizard, you're more than capable of handling the mission. Carry on.
Huh?
Do your stuff, Bus.
Whoa!
Batten down the hatches!
Don't be too long.
Come on, Arnold. Let's find that island before DA comes back.
Don't you think we should wait here?
He who hesitates is lost.
Lost. That's the word that bothers me.
Come on, Arnold. Relax, will ya?
I had no idea there were mountains under the ocean. If I had my books, I could tell you all about underwater mountains. Who needs books when you have the real thing? My bag! Miss Frizzle, step on it!
You got it, D.A. Going down.
Is this the ocean floor? Wow!
Bottoms up, everybody.
Now, where'd that book bag get to? There it goes! I'll get it!
Huh?
On second thought... Move aside, Ralphie! I've got to get my bag! Ah, here it is! Huh? Ah! Oh, no! Holy jumping! It's got my bag! Octopus!
Close, but no ink, Ralphie. It's a squid, not an octopus. A squid has 10 tentacles. An octopus only has 8.
Then how come they don't call them octacles?
Oh, good one, Ralphie.
I don't care how many tentacles it's got. It's got my books. Come back here! What's happening? It's an earthquake! We're in trouble! Got it! Oh my! Oh no! My source of knowledge is gone!
I tell ya, something's going on down there.
Maybe, but it can't be an island, because an island isn't underwater. Is it?
Arnold!
It wasn't me!
Liz?
It's coming from those bubbles.
And there's DA's book bag.
Great. See if there's a map back to school in it.
Get real, Arnold. We have a chance to make history. Maybe there's something in here that can tell us what's going on.
The bag fell this way. I saw it. I'm sure I did.
Cheer up, Dorothy Ann. There's more than one way to discover an island.
And I'm getting cold.
The deeper the water, the colder it gets, Wanda.
Even the bus is cold. If the water's so cold, how come these funny-looking smokestacks are so hot?
Good show, Phoebe.
Something must be heating these things from underneath.
Is that revelation according to your research?
How could it be according to my research? I don't have my research.
Bingo! But if you keep asking questions, you'll keep getting answers.
Huh? Hey, DA! Maybe your book sank down there.
I sure hope not. That looks like a canyon in the bottom of the ocean.
In the immortal words of our very own Ralphie, you can't hit a home run unless you swing the bat. Back to the bus, team!
I wonder if Carlos found the island yet.
Oh, before us? Not on your pigtails, D.A.
As the sea billowed around them, it seemed as if the entire Earth was going to explode. Lars could feel the ocean floor trembling beneath them. He could almost smell the crust melting.
What are you reading? A cookbook?
Listen to this. It says right here, the Earth's surface is made up of layered crust-like plates of rock. These plates normally move incredibly slowly, but sometimes one plate jams under another one. When the plate slips, we can actually feel the Earth move.
Carlos, you're starting to sound like Dorothy Ann.
I like to think of the world as a toasted bowling ball with a crust. And we are right here on the edge of two pieces of crust like these. And sometimes one piece gets shoved under the other. Oops.
You created an earthquake.
Does that mean we're actually going down between those two pieces of crust?
We have to. That's where my books must be.
But there's no space between them. How can we get through?
Show 'em, Bus. It's action time!
This is terrific.
Speak for yourself, DA.
Hang on, everybody!
I'm being squished. It's getting hot in here. These rocks around us are melting.
You bet they are, class.
We're melting! It's so hot, the Earth's crust is melting.
It's supposed to melt, Keisha. I mean, my goodness, the deeper you go into the Earth, the hotter it gets. Whew. Anyone know what melted rock is called?
Rock juice?
Magma.
It must be 2,000 degrees out there. So there's melted rock deep under the ocean? What's it all mean? I think I know. Heat under the ocean floor. Plunging plates of crust. Melted rock under a mountain. We're in an underwater volcano! A volcano?
Underwater?
Boingo, Dorothy Ann, and you figured it out from your own observations. Welcome to the magma chamber, the heart of a volcano.
How do we get out of here?
Out of a volcano? How do you suppose?
And then a giant fountain of steam shot out of the water, followed by an explosion of...
Stop! I can't take it anymore. You have turned into Dorothy Ann.
But Arnold, it's all here in this book.
Smelly gases, fountains of steam.
Explosions of lava? Arnold, don't you understand? According to my research, we're floating on top of an undersea volcano.
Yikes! I knew I should have stayed home today.
The magma's rising!
We're gonna get blown sky high!
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Do we have that long? When all this molten rock shoots up out of the volcano and hits the air, it'll cool, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And when it cools, it'll harden into rock, right? New rock!
Eventually.
So all that new rock will build up on top of this underwater volcano until it sticks up out of the water enough to make a brand new island.
Yes!
Oh no! We've stopped rising. Something must be plugging up the volcano. And the magma's squeezing us. All we have to do to get out is give that rock up there a push.
We don't have to do anything.
Yes, we do, Ralphie. It's time to take chances, make mistakes.
Get melted.
Into your anti-magma gear, everyone.
According to this book, a lot of stuff gets blown out of a volcano when it erupts, like volcanic ash,
Volcanic ash?
pumice and rocks,
Furnace and rock?
and lava.
Lava?
Put them all together and you...
Get me out of here!
No, Arnold, you get Carlos Island.
Push! This is the chance of a lifetime!
The end of a lifetime, you mean?
Push, Ralphie! Don't let the pressure get to you! Huh? My helmet is cracking! Hurry! We can't budge it, Miss Frizzle! We need help!
Come on, Bus. Do your stuff.
It's quirky!
Play it again, Bus.
Yeah! It's ready to blow!
Carlos Island is about to be born. Too bad DA's gonna miss it.
I'd give anything to miss it. Is it over yet?
It's just beginning, Arnold. I can't believe it! The volcano is making new rock. It's actually making a new island. DA's really missing something.
Dorothy Ann, where'd you come from?
Huh? DA, you just missed the coolest eruption you ever saw.
I didn't miss it. I was part of it.
Where's everybody else?
erupted.
But where's Miss Frizzle?
Hi-ho, everyone!
Nice landing, Miss Frizzle.
To Carlos Island.
Carlos Island? You mean DA Island. I discovered it, even without my books.
But neither one of you landed there first. Look!
Liz? Here's your book bag, DA. I never thought I'd say this, but I was really glad to have it.
And I was really glad I didn't have it for a change. What an experience! I think we should write a book about it. Discovering Lizard Island by DA and Carlos.
You mean by Carlos and DA?
No, DA and Carlos.
Carlos and DA.
DA and Carlos.
Carlos and DA.
As I always say, unlike the Earth,
Carlos and
some
DA.
things never change.
Carlos and DA. Carlos and DA.
Is this the magic school bus?
Is this the magic school bus?
Magic school bus?
Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus?
I wonder what the magic school bus. Oh, the magic school bus.
So, Liz, how does it feel to have your very own island out here in the middle of nowhere? Oh, I don't believe this. I'm supposed to be on vacation. Hello, Magic School Bus. Producer speaking.
Hello. I just saw your show on volcanoes, and I've got to tell you, it was unbelievable.
I know.
It takes a lot longer than a few minutes for a volcano to grow from an undersea mountain to an island. And it probably took thousands of years for that mountain to get as big as it was.
Exactly. But hey, we've only got a half an hour to tell the story.
I gotcha. And I totally bought the connection between the erupting volcano and the making of an island.
Great. Then you knew that a volcano in the sea was just like a volcano on land.
No, but I do now. There's no fire in a volcano, only heat, so the water can't put it out, right?
You got it.
But not all volcanoes form where a plate gets pushed down into the crust.
They don't?
Some volcanoes form where plates pull apart. And others are just over hot spots in the crust.
Okay, so maybe you didn't believe the part where the kids got so close to the volcano.
Oh, come on. It's television. We all know real kids don't go inside volcanoes or hang around on rafts when they're erupting. No way.
I guess not. So what is it you found so unbelievable?
That Liz just so happened to have a flag on her when she landed on the new island.
That is pretty unbelievable. But don't forget, Liz isn't your ordinary lizard.
Good morning, and welcome to the weekend edition of In Your Face, the only TV show that asks the question, what's really going on here? I'm your host, Jerry Paveri. This just in, the monster of Walker Lake has just surfaced again.
Mom, hurry, look! The monster's back!
Uh-huh. This I've got to see.
Here is an exclusive photo of the monster as it reappeared this morning at the crack of dawn.
Whoa, unreal!
I couldn't agree with you more, Wanda. Jerry Paveri would do anything for a story, even if it means making it up.
But Mom, what if the monster is real? What if I, Wanda Lee, am the first person to make contact with the monster of Walker Lake? it.
How come the monster never came up before now?
Maybe it came up because it was hungry.
Maybe so, Phoebe. But if I were a monster, it would take a lot more than a banana to get me back to the surface.
Okay, but if it is hungry, we have to feed it. If it won't come up for the banana, I'll send the banana down to it. Oh no, a banana floats.
That's okay. I like banana splits better.
Carlos!
Well, if I can't get the monster to come up here, I'll send my camera down there. Hey, my monster cam floats too. Who would have guessed?
If we want to see that monster, we'd better find out a way to turn these floaters into sinkers.
Maybe we should use my mother's calzone instead of a banana. They go down like rocks.
Did you see it yet? Did you touch it? What took you so long? We thought you'd be the first one here. Yeah, well, I'm going to be the first one down there. I'm going to the bottom of the lake to find the monster. I don't know, Wanda. What would Miss Frizzle say? It's the weekend, Phoebe. No school, no Miss Frizzle.
Look! 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 It's coming towards us!
The monster! Yay!
Oh, good morning, class.
Miss Frizzle?
Nothing like a dip in the deep.
Are you looking for the monster too, Miss Frizzle?
Well, if you don't look, you'll never see. And what you don't see can be very hard to find.
Huh?
You look like you have that sinking feeling, Wanda. Want to float something past me?
Jerry Paveri showed a picture of the monster on TV. It has to be true. Pictures can be faked, you know. To prove it's really real, you need evidence. And there isn't any.
And what do you do when there isn't any evidence?
Go home?
No, you look for it. I'm going after the monster myself.
This is a warning. Monster alert. Stay out of the water. I repeat, stay out of the water.
Hey, it's Jerry Paveri.
For updates on the monster of Walker Lake, watch the next edition of In Your Face. You heard me, folks. Stay out of the water. Return to the safety of your homes.
Wait a second. She doesn't own this lake. We can look for the monster if we want to. Can't we, Miss Frizzle?
Not only that, we can take chances, make mistakes, get wet.
Is it just me, or does this sound like a field trip?
I propose an underwater expedition to learn the whole truth and nothing but the truth about this monster.
A splashing idea, Wanda. Hit it, Liz!
All right!
Cool! An underwater field trip.
Ready to dive, Miss Frizzle?
Ready, but unable, Wanda. Oh, the sinker-linker's rusted. Somebody forgot to swab the deck and dry the sinker-linker the last time we went under. Without it, we can't sink, at least not automatically.
But we've got to get down there. This is our chance to make history.
Be history, you mean?
Oh, as my Uncle Wilbur used to say,
Oh, you can lead a bus to water, but you can't make it sink.
Yes, we can, Miss Frizzle. There's got to be a way. Let's see. The banana floats and the rock sinks. They're the same size, but the banana is light and the rock is heavy. If something is heavy enough, it sinks. What will a banana rock do? Good one, Phoebe. The extra weight of the rock is making the banana sink.
Yo, monster! Lunchtime!
That's it!
The monster!
Where? What's it look like?
No, not the monster. Extra weight. That's how we're going to get to the bottom of this.
How many more of these do we have to fill?
Enough to sink the bus.
Hey, Wanda! We've almost got enough extra weight!
This one should do it. Look out! Here we come!
for the last bus going down.
Dive! Dive!
Sinking, sinking, sunk.
Something about this field trip seems fishy to me.
Carlos!
You were right, Phoebe. Nothing like adding a little extra weight to make something sink. You think underwater monsters like peanut butter and jelly?
I don't know, but if you feed it, I'll film it.
Are we going to keep sinking until we hit bottom?
Sinking only ends when you hit bottom, Arnold. Hard left!
Looks like I've got some competition. Well, not for long.
What is that? We're losing our weights.
Oh no! We're rising to the surface.
Right you are, Phoebe. Can you feel the water pushing us up, 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 up? Oh, isn't floating to the surface exciting?
No! Sinking is exciting. I don't want to float.
No one's going to ruin my story. Especially a bunch of nosy kids.
Oh boy, we're floating again.
Oh, isn't it delightful? Water can be such pushy stuff. Push water out of the way, and it pushes back. It's the water's push that's making us float.
But we've gotta find that monster, Ms. Frizzle. We're sunk if we can't sink.
As my Uncle Vern always said,
Arr! There's more than one way to sink a floater!
coming, Liz?
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Maybe if I put enough heavy rocks in here and seal it up tight, my monster can will sink. Say cheese down there. It works.
Now how am I going to feed the monster?
Send him your sandwich. USS.
USS?
United Sinking Service. Just pitch it out there.
Hey, my bread's not sinking. It's floating.
Check it out. Phoebe, there's your bread.
Now I'll never get to feed the monster. Oh, the poor thing will starve. Oh, well.
Hey, Phoebe, don't look now, but your bread ball just sank.
I don't get it. If they both weigh the same, why does a bread slice float and a bread ball sink? Did someone say sink?
Over here, Wanda. Instant replay.
There, see it? Your bread ball is sinking.
So, what's the difference between a bread slice and a bread ball?
Okay, I give up. What's the difference between a bread slice and a bread ball?
It's not a joke, Ralphie. The only difference I can see is that the ball is a lot smaller than the slice.
Ooh, a big point, Keisha. They weigh the same, but the big one floats and the small one
Sinks.
Does that mean you can take something that floats and crumple it down smaller and it'll sink?
Now you're thinking, Wanda. Make it small enough and even a cork will sink.
I get it! If we crumple the bus small enough, it'll sink, right?
Now you're thinking sinking. Class, prepare to crumple.
All right! Let's crumple this floater into a sinker.
It'll be a tight squeeze, but not to worry. We're all friends. Liz, activate the crumple zones.
But I still don't get it. We weigh the same, so how does being smaller make us sink?
Maybe it's because the more we crumple in, the less water we shove out of the way.
Now I get it. The less water we shove out of the way, the less the water pushes back on us.
Yes! And down we go!
A-sinking we will go, a-sinking we will go, down to the bottom, oh, a-sinking we will go.
Don't these children ever give up?
Cut it out, Phoebe. It's crumbled enough in here without you squirming around like an eel.
I'm just getting ready to feed the monster when we find it. When I find it, you mean?
We bottomed out, Miss Frizzle.
We're as low as we can go.
Wanda! Where are you going? Wait a sec. We're going up.
What happened? Why didn't we stay sunk?
We were okay until Wanda left.
Of course. When Wanda left, it made us lighter. Wanda, come back!
Look! The monster's got Wanda!
We have to get back down there.
How? The water's shoving us up again.
I've got it. Let's get smaller.
Oh, I'm afraid we can't do that, Ralphie. The crumple control's jammed.
We need something heavy to weigh us down. But what?
I know.
Carlos!
What's he doing?
He's letting water into the pontoons.
The pontoons are filling up with water.
Now one side's heavier than the other.
I see what he's doing. Water's heavy, right? More water, more weight.
And down we go. Good one, Carlos! Hang in there, Wanda. We're coming down.
If that girl finds my monster, why, I'm sunk.
Let go of me! Get away! Oh, all right, you asked for it! What? Its nose just floated away. My mother was right! Oh, there is no monster. It's all just pretend.
And I get to reveal it all on In Your Face.
You mean you did this?
Well, I had no choice, did I? I mean, when your ratings are sinking like mine are, you need a buffo-succo expose to make them rise up again.
But this is dishonest.
No. I prefer to use the phrase creative journalism.
Call it what you want. You won't get away with it.
Nobody's going to believe you. Well, you're just a little kid.
We'll see about that.
If nothing else, she's a feisty little kid.
Where's Wanda?
And where's the monster?
What if the monster ate her?
But I wanted to feed it. Phoebe! Just kidding. Wanda!
Here she comes.
Are you okay?
Did you find the evidence you were looking for, Wanda?
What happened to the monster?
The monster is a fake.
What?
The real monster is Jerry Paveri. She set the whole thing up just to get people to watch her show. We have to get back to the surface and stop her. The truth must be told. The truth is the pontoons are completely filled with water.
Which means we're sunk. For good.
Hold it. We know how to sink a floater, right? So there must be a way to float a sinker.
Easy. Remember how we got lighter when Wanda left?
Oh, no. Do I have to go out there again?
Push on, Arnold. I think you're wading into something.
Well, I was thinking that if the water in the pontoons weighs us down, what if we push the water out with something lighter?
And what is a lot lighter than water?
Air!
Pose is in place.
Do you think this is going to work, Miss Frizzle?
only one way to find out. Pumpers, start your pumps.
It's working! The air is pushing the water out. We're getting lighter.
We've got liftoff!
Ah, now that we're lighter, the force of the water pushing up is greater than our weight pushing down.
And that means we can stop Jerry Paveri from floating a lie to the unsuspecting public just to boost her ratings.
Oh, sink again, little girl.
Hey, what happened?
We stopped going up.
Oh no, we're going down again.
The corks are gone and the air is escaping.
As my old Uncle Windchill used to say,
Air today, gone tomorrow.
Look, it's Jerry Paveri.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
The inflatable genius of Jerry Paveri is about to rise to the surface. It's showtime! This is Jerry Paveri reporting, live from Walker Lake.
It's no use. What's sunk is sunk.
Look, it's Jerry Paveri's big monster. It's rising to the surface. There must be something we can do.
We have to get lighter.
Wait a second. What about getting bigger? Remember my bread slice? Crumpled and small, it sank. But when it was big, it floated. So, if we uncrumple the bus, we'll get bigger, push more water out of the way, and float to the surface.
Good idea, D.A.
Miss Frizzle, maybe it can uncrumple from the inside.
you got it, Wanda. Come on, Liz. Use those uncrumpling muscles.
It's working! The bigger the bus gets, the more the water is pushing on it.
No kidding! We're turning this sinker into a super floater!
Bring the monster cam, Tim. I've got an idea.
We'll be right back.
Going up!
Underneath a deceptively calm surface, the residents of Walkerville are gripped with fear. But the recent sightings of the so-called monster have caused this reporter to be more than a little skeptical. Hey, what's going on? Hey! Oh, my camera! Oh, my chopper! Oh, my story!
Our story, you mean? Ready, Tim?
Ready.
So, that's all that remains of the monster of Walker Lake.
I know we ruined your story, but the truth had to be told.
Well, I have to hand it to you. You're certainly a brave bunch of kids. And your camera work is excellent, Tim.
Thanks, Jerry. Hi, Mom.
We may have been brave, but you were wrong to perpetrate this hoax. You owe your public an apology.
Yes, right you are, Wanda. To these kids here and to all my viewers out there, I'm so sorry. So, let's look once again at the shot which got you a spot on this show and me an offer to star in a new underwater action-adventure series. How did you do it?
We knew the monster was big enough and light enough to float, so all we had to do was let it loose. And you know the rest. Your very own monster ended up in your face!
Yes, well, it did, didn't it? Well, you must be very proud of your class, Miss Frizzle.
Well, Jerry, as you yourself once said, the truth always floats to the surface.
Is this the magic school bus?
Is this the magic school bus?
Magic school bus?
Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus?
I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Well, nothing like a good hoax to get you your own series. I love show business. Hello?
Is this the magic school bus?
No, this is Jerry Paveri.
But you were just on the magic school bus, weren't you?
And now I'm on my way to fame and fortune. Goodbye.
Wait a minute. I'd just like to say that it's dangerous to dive underwater unless there are lifeguards around.
That's right, and the cuter they are, the better. Thank you and goodbye. And now, I'm out of here. Oh, should I let it ring? No, could be my agent. Hello?
I just saw your show where the bus floated and sank by pushing water in and out of those big tank things. Well, that's ridiculous.
Why? I don't know about any bus, but that's how submarines switch from floating to sinking and back again. By pushing water in and out of big tanks inside the hull.
They do?
They do. Goodbye. Now, do I have everything? Oh, I don't believe this. Hello, whatever it is you want, make it quick.
I bet you I can make a solid copper penny float.
Oh, no way. That would be so heavy it'd sink no matter what.
All you've got to do is get it to push more water out of the way to hold its weight. So smash it thin and flat with a hammer, and then bend up the edges to make a copper boat. Then it'll float.
Gee, thanks for the tip. And thank you for the tip, Liz. Bye-bye.
Just don't get it. Last spring there were so many salmon here, you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah. Sure.
There were big, beautiful, silvery salmon. My Uncle Brian and I saw tons of them, swimming around, eating little fish, doing what salmon do.
Then where are they now? We haven't had a bite all day. And if we don't catch any fish, what will we serve at the all-school fish fry?
You promised fish, Ralphie, when you organized the picnic and the baseball game.
I know. Let's just stick it out a little longer. We have to catch something. Whoa! A fish on! A big one! We're saved! Help!
Hold on, Ralphie! We've got you!
Whoa! Nellie Bell!
It must be a monster! A whale of a meal coming right up!
It's Miss Frizzle!
Thanks for fishing me out, class. I was just testing our new fearsomely fast flippers, and I have to say they are fantastic.
I wish I could say the same thing about the fishing, Miss Frizzle, but you're the only thing we've caught all day.
Oh, dear, don't tell me there's a salmon famine when you've promised the whole school fish.
I don't understand it. They used to be here. I'd do anything to find those fish.
As my taunting gefilte would probably say, there's something fishy going on here. To the bus, class!
But we're already on the bus.
Single file, please.
Are we going home, Miss Frizzle?
When your salmon have up and gone, it's time to get up and go. Hit it, Liz!
Wait a minute! We're supposed to look for salmon, not become one.
Actually, class, the bus hasn't turned into a real salmon, but with this new microbus software, it'll think it has. This disc programs the bus to have a brain and a memory, exactly like a salmon, so it'll go wherever your salmon went, Ralphie. Remackerel, isn't it?
Well, I guess so. Just as long as we get home on time.
Don't clam up now, Ralphie. Show some muscle. We've got fish to fry.
Guess what, Ralphie? We've been frizzled.
Check out these big screen TVs. What are they for, Miss Frizzle?
Well, they're microbus windows, Dorothy Ann. They let us see what the bus is thinking.
Wow.
I'll tell you what the bus is thinking. It's in the mood for sushi.
You mean the bus is going to eat a raw fish?
As my cousin Poseidon always says,
The fresher the fish, the better.
Looks like salmon stick to a seafood diet. They see food and eat it.
And it liked what it saw. This is cool. Over here we get information about smells in the water. And the joystick's got smellorama. Ah, the smell of the open sea.
Over here! Quick, Miss Frizzle! Something weird is happening!
Man, look at that wiggly line.
it's a pressure sensor. Changes in water pressure tell salmon about other things in the water to watch out for.
You mean a salmon can actually feel the water pressure?
Yep. That line shows what the salmon can sense without using its eyes. Whoopsie! Woo! Sounds like a big one.
Shark! Yikes!
Oh, just look at those teeth.
Excuse me, Miss Frizzle, but we're out of here. Something's wrong. The gas pedal doesn't work, and the steering wheel won't turn.
Of course not, Ralphie. We're not in control anymore.
We're not? Then who is?
The bus, of course. It's thinking like a salmon.
But we can't be safe in the hands of a salmon.
We're finished.
Come on! Even a salmon has to take chances, make mistakes, and get
Eaten!
Gave him the slip, just like a true salmon.
Ah, what do you say we just forget finding salmon for the fish fry and go home before it's too late?
Hey, look, guys!
Oh no, it's feeding time again.
Brace yourselves, everyone.
Huh?
That's weird. The bus was eating everything it could catch before. And now it's suddenly not hungry anymore.
Look, salmon! Real ones!
And everybody seems to be going in the same direction. Miss Frizzle, I know I said I'd do anything to find salmon for the fish fry, but I've changed my mind. Please, can we go back? Please?
No way you can flounder now, Ralphie. The bus thinks it's a salmon, and there's no stopping
Wait
it.
a minute. According to my research, when a salmon loses its appetite and starts swimming, and is joined by a bunch of other salmon all going in the same direction, it can only mean one thing.
What?
We're migrating!
You mean like birds in the fall?
So maybe we're looking for a new place to live.
Now?
But I want to go home!
Oh, Arnold, home is where the heart is.
But where are we going?
I don't care where we're going. How do we stop?
It says here, some animals who migrate travel thousands of miles. And it could take months.
Which means we might make it back in time for our senior picnic.
Except that I have a plan.
It better be good, Ralphie.
Of course it's good. It's caviar. We'll just go outside and turn the bus around.
Hey, that is good.
Wow, she never says that.
Uno momento, small fry. Don't go out without your flippers. They just might come in handy. Lots of luck!
Wow, look at all these salmon.
I feel like a real shrimp. Oops. Sorry, Juan.
It's okay.
Too bad we don't have those pressure sensors that help salmon feel what they don't see with their eyes.
Quit carping, you guys. Let's stop this salmon wannabe so we can go home. Okay, now everybody, hold hands.
We're not stopping!
Do something, Miss Frizzle!
I'm afraid that's not possible, class.
It's not gonna stop!
The bus has a place to go and things to do.
We're gonna be salmoned!
Now what are we gonna do?
There's only one thing to do. Catch it and stop it. Follow that fish!
The computer's locked in. I can't change our course. The bus thinks it's a salmon, and it's determined to go where the salmon are going.
According to the bus, the water's getting less salty.
Fresh water means we can't be in the ocean anymore.
You're right, Phoebe. I think we're migrating toward a river.
But saltwater fish die in fresh water.
It just means salmon are amazing creatures that can switch safely from being saltwater to freshwater fish. A perfect flip-flop.
Phew! That's a relief.
We're gaining on them, partners! Let's corral that bus!
Only thing is, Ralphie, the bus has stopped.
All the salmon stopped. What's going on?
Hey, look at that one. What's happening to its mouth?
And look at that one's belly.
Miss Frizzle, the bus and the salmon are changing right before our eyes.
That's right, Ralphie. Kind of like you will when you become a teenager.
Only salmon change in fishier ways.
Maybe we've reached our destination. But why would salmon migrate here? Why would they leave the big, wide ocean?
It's as if we're waiting for something.
Right as rain. The river is low, and there's not much water coming down.
So, are the salmon waiting for the water to rise? Swim for cover! Yikes! This place is dangerous.
We better warn Miss Frizzle.
What is that smell? It reminds me of something somewhere, but I can't say what.
I don't recognize it. But I think the bus does.
The bus thinks the smell is coming from there.
Oh, I just love it when everybody thinks.
According to the pressure sensor, we've got company.
Not another shark.
Seal alert! Seal alert! Let us in!
Open the hatch, Liz.
Phew! That was a close one.
The danger's gone, but the bus is still sensing some kind of pressure change.
Wait a second. It's been raining. I bet the water level is rising. Here we go again.
Hey, I thought the salmon were done migrating.
Where are they going now?
Okay, big guy, now what? Don't worry, I have another plan.
I hope it's better than the last one, Ralphie.
This one is caviar a la mode. Since we can't stop that bus on our own, we'll hook that guy into catching it for us.
It is good, Ralphie.
Didn't she say that the last time? Get ready. Grab it. I saw the bus coming. Full starboard. Starboard.
Uh-oh, baited hook ahead. Oh, please, bus, don't see it.
If it doesn't see it, it'll probably smell it.
This bus is pretty smart. Maybe it won't take the bait.
We took the bait! Isn't this thrilling? Or should I say, gilling?
I say we're cooked, or we'll be soon.
Oh, boy, a yellow salmon. Wait till Cindy sees this.
Okay, we caught the bus. So how do we get it off the hook?
Well, we just,
You don't know? It's not in the plan?
Think, Ralphie, think!
Think, Salmon, think!
You're mine now.
Don't worry! I have another plan!
It better be good!
That smell is getting stronger. And this picture's starting to come together.
We must be getting closer. Closer to what?
Only the bus's nose knows, Phoebe.
This plan is foolproof. The bus will never make it over the dam.
So then it can take us home.
There she blows!
Those salmon don't stand a chance.
Yay!
We stopped the salmon bus!
I knew it would work. No matter how much a salmon wants to migrate, it can't overcome the plan of all plans. Then again, I guess it can.
Their determination is awesome. But where are they going?
And why?
Hey, the smell is really strong now. And the bus has stopped moving, and the picture's complete. I'd say we're here.
This is the place. We've reached the destination of our migration.
But this is just a little stream. There's hardly even enough room for us.
So, why'd we leave the nice big ocean to come to this very spot? I can't believe it! We came all this way just to dig a hole?
Oh, not just any hole, Dorothy Ann. You'll see.
Hey, you guys!
Let us in!
So my plan was a dud and the bus migrated anyway. Can we please go home now?
Sure thing, Ralphie. After one more egg experience.
Holy mackerel! The bus just laid eggs, and we're in them!
We're eggs! Salmon eggs!
I guess the yolk's on us.
Carlos!
But what about going home?
Look at it this way, Ralphie. As soon as we hatch, this will be home! And now we know why salmon migrate. To find a place to lay their eggs.
Well, that's why the females migrate. But what about the males? Those hook-jawed guys.
Excuse me, sir. We were just wondering. Any particular reason why you're here?
A salmon he went a courtin', he did swim. A salmon he went a courtin', he did swim. A salmon he went a courtin'.
There's your answer, Carlos.
What? Is he some sort of car wash?
No. Don't eggs have to be fertilized by the males before they can grow and hatch?
Yes! So salmon migrate to make baby salmon. That's it! The reason for migration is creation.
And we're gonna be the next generation of salmon.
It's time to hatch the new batch. Get ready to dig in, Liz.
Hey! The bus is burying us alive!
It must be okay. The real salmon are burying their eggs, too.
Becoming an egg? Okay. Getting fertilized? Okay. Getting buried in an egg? Not okay. Oh, I think I should have stayed home today.
Is it just me, or are these egg cartons getting a little tight?
Tight is right, Ralphie. I'm going to speed things up a bit, class. Let's break an egg.
Let's see if hatching's all it's cracked up to be.
Wow! Being a baby salmon is really cool! And I sure feel a lot safer here than I would in the big wide ocean.
You've got that right.
In the ocean, we just be some big whoppers side of fries.
So that's why salmon migrate to quiet little streams, to give their babies a chance to live.
Hey, speaking of fries, I'm hungry. My yolk sack's history.
Let's find food.
Eggs, alevins, right on schedule. Next stop, salmon fry. Eat your little hearts out, class.
If I didn't know we were fish, I'd think we were pigs. All we do is eat.
Eat and grow, eat and grow.
There's just so much yummy food here.
And that, my little salmon, is par for the course.
You know, this stream is a great place for a salmon to grow up.
I say we give the bus 3 cheers for migrating here. Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip!
Hooray! But how come salmon in the ocean know about this place? I mean, who told them about it? Where'd they get the map?
Yeah, there is something fishy about that.
There's everything fishy about it, class. Think, think. Think like a salmon. How would a salmon know about a river hundreds of miles away and be able to find it?
Well, the bus kept smelling a place that was far away and trying to make a picture of it.
Yeah, like it had seen it a long time ago and was trying to remember it. And as the smell got stronger, the picture got clearer, and we got closer.
I think we smelled our way here because this place, this stream, was what the bus was remembering.
That's it. The salmon know this is a great place to grow up because they grew up here themselves.
So when salmon migrate,
they smell their way back home. And no matter what the dangers,
perils, or obstacles in the way,
grown-up salmon migrate to the safe streams where they were born.
To give their kids a good chance to survive.
Good thinking, class. Oh, I knew if you put your fins together, you'd fish out the truth.
All right, fishing accomplished.
Carlos!
Hey, wait a minute. Big fish can't stay around here. They've got to get back to the ocean, don't they?
You mean fish migrate twice? To the ocean and back again?
They do indeed. Little streams are good for little salmon, but the ocean is better for big salmon.
So, are we going to migrate again?
Yeah, only instead of going to the ocean, we're going to a fish fry. Do the bus!
Of course Miss Frizzle's class is late. Ralphie organized a fish fry and baseball game, so why should they show up on time? They're only bringing the fish.
We're here with potato fish fries for all.
Potatoes? What's the matter? Couldn't find any salmon?
Oh, we found salmon all right, Janet, but we found them migrating. They were making a journey so incredible, we decided to let them be.
You're making that up.
As my friend the Sturgeon General used to say,
once you've seen a salmon on the move, the rest is potatoes.
is this the magic school bus?
Is this the magic school bus?
Magic school bus?
Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus?
I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Ah! Oh, well, what is it? Where is it? Magic School Bus, the producer speaking. What can I do for you?
Well, I really like the show about salmon migrating, but after mulleting it over for a while, I have a few questions.
Fish sticks. I thought the show was really clear, but go ahead, ask away.
You made salmon seem like superheroes. They swim upriver against the current. They leap tall dams in a single bound.
Well, it's true. The urge to migrate is so strong, they'll do almost anything to get home.
But I'll bet lots of them get knocked off on the way, between seals and fishermen.
And bears and birds, and there are other hazards too, like pollution.
So it's a really dangerous, even deadly journey. More salmon die than live.
Yeah, but hey, don't be a downer. Every year, enough salmon reach their destination to get to the big payoff at the end.
Yeah, they have kids. But wait a minute. How come you made it seem like salmon migrate in a day? It takes about 6 months. They leave the ocean in the spring and get to the rivers where they were born in the fall.
You're right. We had to fudge the time just because it's TV.
And you fudged time again. You showed the salmon eggs hatch and grow into little salmon in just a few minutes. That usually takes 2 years.
You're right, another fudge. Liz.
Just one more thing. You're not really fishing, are you? I mean, not after producing that show.
Well, yeah, I am. After all, I'm just part of the food chain, too.
Well, I hope you don't catch anything, especially not a salmon.
Don't worry, I never catch anything. And I promise if I do, I'll throw it back. Bye.
Boy, this is the life. Yep, the sun, the sand, and us.
This is what I call a field trip.
And what a great topic, how animals pick a place to live. Good thing we're animals, and what better place to pick than the beach?
Except, this isn't the right place.
What do you mean, Ralphie?
This is where we want to be. Trust me. This spot here has everything we need.
But Ralphie, what's so great about this spot? And how come nobody's here but us? Scratch that. Forget this. It's way too crowded now. Let's move back to where we were.
We stay here. This is the right spot for us. You'll see.
Sorry, but I don't think so, Ralphie. There's no room to lie out or build sandcastles or anything.
And it's nowhere near the water.
Yoo-hoo, class!
Miss Frizzle!
Salutations, sun seekers! I see you found the busiest spot on the beach.
You can say that again.
But this is where we're staying.
Not me. Not only is it too crowded here, it's Trash City.
Keisha's right, Ralphie. I can't think of one good thing to say about this spot.
Relax, you guys. You'll get the message soon enough.
Oh, and speaking of messages, this just floated in with the tide.
The tide?
Mm-hmm. The regular rise and fall of the water in the oceans, Arnold.
Huh?
I know what you mean. There's a pier near where we go on vacation. And when it's high tide,
the water rises up. Right, Tim?
Right, Miss Frizzle. And when it's low tide, the water goes down.
Up and down, twice a day, every day.
Service you can count on.
Who sent the message, Miss Frizzle? Open it! Open it!
Why, it's from my Uncle Shelby.
Why am I not surprised?
Greetings, my valorous Valerie. I'd like to finagle a favor. I'm off to a shell show, a meeting of mollusks starring my molluscular mate, Mert. Turns out Mert needs someone to keep an eye on his scrumptious shoreline home. Are you game?
A scrumptious shoreline home. That's exactly what we've been looking for.
We're not looking for anything, Wanda. We've got a place here, remember?
Yeah, Get real, Ralphie. This is not scrumptious, and it's nowhere near the shoreline. Oh, look! There's even a map to show us how to get there. Please, can we go, Miss Frizzle? Can we? Can we?
Well, it would be nice to help out my Uncle Shelby. Oh, I got his machine. Thou here, Uncle Shell. Tell your friend Mert we'd be happy as clams to watch his place for him. Conch up with you later. Hi-ho, class.
You guys go. I'm staying right here to guard our spot. It has everything we need. Right, Liz?
Single file, class.
Let's see. According to this map, Mert's place should be right over there.
You'd better double-check the map, Wanda. That place doesn't look so scrumptious to me.
Well, the map divides the shoreline into 3 zones: high, middle, and low. This red line goes right down through the high zone into the part of the middle zone, which is in the water. Let's go!
No way! Nobody would live down there.
Mert does. It's on the map, see?
Besides, Miss Frizzle promised. She can't go back on her word now. Right, Miss Frizzle?
Loyalty is everything, Phoebe. Why, I'd go to the bottom of the sea for my Uncle Shelby.
Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling that...
Never fear, the bathysphere.
This is turning into a field trip.
Buckle up, class. We're going down.
Miss Frizzle?
Yes, Arnold?
What do we do when we run out of air in here?
Well, in the famous words of my cousin Crustacean,
When you're in mussel territory, do what mussels do.
And what might that be?
Yikes!
What happened?
What are we?
you are now my Tillus Californianus. Mussels.
Mussels?
Look, we can breathe.
Hey, yeah, we've got gill thingies, just like fish do.
Ah, yes, the thrill of a gill. Don't you just love it?
But what's the deal with these stringy things?
Well, it's all part of what it means to be a mussel. Mussels don't have arms and legs, you know.
There goes my career as a concert pianist.
Hey, according to the map, Mert's place is right here. Look, there's the sign.
Scrumptious shoreline home?
Huh. Well, this has been very interesting, but let's go back now. Being turned into a mussel has made me hungry.
Besides, what's all this got to do with Mert?
Wait a minute. This is starting to make some kind of weird sense. Miss Frizzle?
Yes, Wanda?
By any chance is Mert a mussel?
Well, my Uncle Shelby always did hang out with a unusual crowd.
Oh, no.
What better way to find out how animals pick places to live than to live in the place an animal picked?
I like it. Hey, wait! Someone's moving into Mert's place.
I hate to be a crab, but it might be time to muscle in. Time to do the muscle hustle, class.
What's to keep us from falling off?
Maybe that's what these stringy things are for. To fasten ourselves down.
Oh, what a fascinating idea, Phoebe.
I don't get get what's so great about this spot. I mean, it's just as crowded as Ralphie's spot on the beach. And what do we do for food?
Patience, Arnold. According to Uncle Shelby, this is one of the finest spots on the shoreline.
I told you, Liz, this is one of the finest spots on the beach. What was that? Hey! Hey! All right, don't panic. We gotta stay calm.
You know, Carlos, you're my pal and all, but I'm not too thrilled about your living on my head.
Yeah, well, if Arnold would just give me a little shell room.
At least you two don't have to bunk with species you don't even know.
According to my research, that snail is a turban snail. And these creatures are gooseneck barnacles. I guess they want a piece of the rock, too.
But do they have to have my piece? Miss Frizzle!
I see you've met an owl limpet, Arnold.
Not because I wanted to. It's pushing me right out of here! Me too!
Help! That owl limpet's really pushy.
What'd we ever do to him?
At least now we know why Uncle Shelby needed someone to watch Mert's place. Everyone wants to move in. Though I'm not exactly sure why.
Maybe we can find another place for Mert to live and save it for him. I guess that's better than giving up. But where?
Now that you're mussels, act like mussels. You've got to live where you've got what you need.
Well, I want a place that's not so crowded.
A safe place where no one's going to push us around.
And wherever it is, it needs to be wet. We are mussels after all.
Deep thinking, class. So, where to?
I vote for the low zone. Let's go deeper.
A sensible suggestion, my mollusk minions. And this time I'll leave the driving to you.
Whoa! Way cool! Come on, guys! Muscle magic! Follow me! Wow, this low zone is way better than the middle zone. Myrtle, love it here.
Coming through! I can feel myself getting attached to this place already.
So, what do you think, class? Is this place great or what?
Yep, this place has it all, Ms. Frizzle. First of all, there are no annoying neighbors like those pushy owl limpets. Second, it seems safe enough.
Third, we're far enough underwater that we'll stay wet even at low tide.
And fourth, look at those pretty sea stars.
Yeah, and they're coming closer.
Ew, that sea star's eating a mussel.
What if we're next?
Actually, Keisha, mussels are good.
Yeah, good enough to eat. Yikes!
So much for being safe in the low zone.
But we've got to find a place for Mert.
There's only one place to go from here, up to the high zone. And we better go now!
Hey, this high zone isn't so bad. A little dry maybe, but not bad at all.
There's nobody here to bother us. Just a bunch of barnacles and periwinkles.
No owl limpets to shove us around.
Or sea stars to eat us.
Seems to be safe, though. Then how come we're not breathing easily?
Because mussels need water to breathe, remember? Better save what you have inside your shells. Clam up, class.
what happens when the water inside our shells dries up?
I don't want to think about it.
I don't get it. The dryness and the heat doesn't seem to bother these guys.
Maybe it's because those barnacles are white, and white doesn't get as hot in the sun.
Cool observation, D.A.
As far as I can see, this place is gold. Mert's gonna love it. Pretty soon, the tide will rise and then...
Wanda! Look out!
Help!
No wonder all the critters up here in the high zone have really strong shells. They need them for protection.
Yeah, our shells don't stand a chance against those seagulls.
Well, as Uncle Shelby once said, a mollusk is only as good as its shell.
So much for being safe up here. If you ask me, Mert knew a good thing when he saw it. I say we go back to the place he picked, in the middle zone.
Good idea. I'm beginning to dry up. Yeah, and if we stay here much longer, we could be seagull lunch.
Let's get out of here!
Just sit tight, Liz. We'll be able to breathe again when they finish digging. This is still the best place.
Let me get this straight. The high zone was no good for us mussels because it's too hot, too dry, and too dangerous.
And the low zone was no good because we could get eaten.
So now we're going back to the middle where it's really crowded and pushy? Do I have that right?
Oh, you said a mouthful, Arnold. But don't open it yet. Come on, class. Let's make a splash.
Speaking of water, how'd it get down there? It was up here before.
Not only that, but these mussels have totally taken over Mert's spot.
Look, the water's down there because it's low tide. But it's coming back up, remember? Service you can count on.
In the meantime, let's take back Mert's spot. Move over, pal. I think we need a little help, Miss Frizzle.
Yeah, where are the owl limpets when you need them?
Coming right up, Carlos. Oh, so that's why crabs can't whistle. Hey, boss! Do your stuff!
That away, bus!
Okay, now push!
Give him the old heave-ho! Do it for Mert!
Okay, class. Lash yourselves in tight.
Okay, so we fought our way in here. We've got some room. We're not in any danger, and it's wet enough to breathe.
But what, Arnold?
What good is it if we can't get any food? What's life without lunch?
Guys, maybe there's something else we should worry about besides no food.
And what would that be, Wanda?
Giant waves!
Oh, right on schedule. Time and tide wait for no mussel.
Hey, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah! These shells really hold up.
And these threads keep us from getting knocked off.
Not again!
No wonder those hungry sea stars stay in the low zone. They get clobbered in this surf.
Okay, so we can take it and they can't, but toughness doesn't fill a lunchbox.
Don't be so sure, Arnold.
Hey, look, the water's making the mussels open back up. They're eating.
You see that, Arnold? Arnold? What? Arnold, what are you doing?
enjoying this fabulous all-you-can-eat buffet, delivered by the tide through the waves directly into your mouth.
Make that your siphons, Arnold. Water with food goes in one siphon, water without food comes out the other. Ah, yes, the treasures of the sea.
Gosh, I forgot zooplankton could taste so good.
You said it. This goose barnacle larvae is delish.
No wonder Mert puts up with this place. He's made for it. Not only is the food great, he's built to take the pounding of the waves. And the sea stars and sea slugs that can't take it live down in the low zone. And barnacles and periwinkles have the high zone all to themselves, because they can take the heat and dryness till they get a splash of water and a bite to eat at high tide. Yep, this place makes sense to me now. What could be better than having meals delivered with each tasty tide?
Twice a day, every day. Man, I'll never leave this place.
I don't know. I could sure go for some ice cream to top it off.
But we can't leave yet. What about Mert?
It's a good thing Ms. Frizzle has her cellular phone.
Carlos!
Hello? Yes! Yes! Perfect timing. We'll be waiting.
Who was it, Miss Frizzle?
Uncle Shelby, actually, Dr. Shelby, the marine biologist. He always likes to return his specimens. Mert's on his way down.
Yay!
So long, little fella. Keep your foot out of your mouth.
Welcome home, Mert.
We saved your place for you.
Ready, class? We're going home.
Hey, Ralphie, we're back.
And we saved Mert's spot.
It was a long and difficult battle, but I saved the perfect spot for us.
That's great, but I still don't get why you're so excited about being right here.
Easy. What makes a spot special? What makes a spot so good, it's worth fighting for against all odds?
Well, to begin with, there has to be enough room for yourself, even if it's crowded.
And you have to have the gear to handle the place you're in.
And it has to be safe from danger.
And to be able to breathe helps.
True, all of it true, but the most important thing that makes a spot special is... food! And now that the ice cream truck's here, who's first in line?
Yay! Ice cream!
Well, as I always say, picking the right place does have its rewards.
Is this the magic school bus?
Is this the magic school bus?
Magic school bus?
Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus?
I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Hey, Liz. Hey, come on. Let's walk along the beach and see what we can find. You'll love it. Let's go. Chill out, Liz. It's just the wave moving the water in and out. Oh, look at... Oh, here. Could you hold on to that? Hello, Magic School Bus. The things you find on the beach.
Do mussels and sea stars and barnacles really live in separate zones? Or were you just doing that because it made a better story?
No, it's true. Sometimes the zones aren't as clear as we showed, but you can still see them if you look carefully. These zones aren't only on rocks, but on piers and pilings at the shores. Everywhere they pick places to live, according to how well they can cope with the changes of the tide. Thanks for calling. Hey, Liz, you want some help with that stuff? I think you better leave that snail there, Liz. All these plants and animals are well suited for their particular places on the shoreline. But humans and lizards can accidentally destroy their homes and their lives. Better to take nothing but trash and pictures and leave behind nothing but footprints. Now let's go home.
It's very nice, you guys, but it's nothing like a coral reef. According to Ms. Frizzle, a reef is a shallow place in the ocean.
Ms. Frizzle also said that a coral reef is built by tiny animals.
With tiny tools?
Carlos!
I meant tiny underwater animals, Carlos.
Well, according to my research, coral reefs are alive.
And gazillions of fish live there. So can we move the rest of the fish from the other tank to our coral reef now?
Wait! We need one more thing to go, right there. It's the only space left.
And it's perfect for the shell Wanda and I are going to paint.
Arr! Avast me hearties! Look what I just made for the new aquarium.
What about our shell?
Your shell, DA. I decided to make this treasure chest for our coral reef, and I see the perfect spot for it.
But Wanda, we were supposed to make something together. Miss Frizzle said everything we put into the reef had to be done by partners.
So, I thought of it and I made it. What better partnership is there? What's that?
Miss Frizzle!
Oh, good morning, class. My, look at all these wonderful things in the aquarium. Oh, and a treasure chest.
Do you like it? I made it myself.
Even though we were supposed to make something together.
But you know I work better alone.
Your treasure chest reminds me of something. Don't go away. Ah, here it is. My great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather Redbeard's treasure map.
Redbeard?
He was the pirate in the family. A long, long time ago, of course.
You had a real pirate in your family?
Why not? This map's been in the family for centuries.
Wow! A real map of a real place! Then this must be a real coral reef, and the treasure must be real too. Is it, Miss Frizzle?
Well, Wanda, there's only one way to find out. To the bus! As my great-grandma told me,
Redbeard was no ordinary pirate.
Why am I not surprised?
Instead of making his victims walk the plank, he took them along on adventures in his pirate ship.
You mean he took people on field trips too?
Oh, yes. They went everywhere and anywhere.
No way! He must have robbed and plundered like a normal pirate because he left a treasure!
We don't know that for sure, Wanda. All we've got is a map.
And according to that map, we're here! Coral Reef Ho! Drop anchor!
Coral Reef? Where?
Good question, Ralphie, and I'm going to answer it.
Partners, everyone. 2 by 2, please.
Partners?
Yes, you know, like Keisha and Ralphie, Tim and Carlos, Phoebe and Arnold, and you and me.
I don't don't need a partner. I'm a pirate, not a Weasley wimp.
Ah, but as old Redbeard probably used to say, go into the sea without a partner, matey, and you can get into deep trouble. Yarr.
Ready, partner? Yeah, but I still don't know why.
Ah, you'll need the map, Wanda. And don't worry, it's waterproof.
Thanks, Miss Frizzle. To the treasure!
Is this it?
Is this where the treasure is? It doesn't look anything like our aquarium.
Yeah, where are all the fish?
According to my research, there's not much food and no shelter for fish in deep ocean water.
But there are lots of different kinds of fish living in a coral reef. So where's the reef? All I see is a lot of deep water.
According to this treasure map... Whoa! Hold everything! Look at that! Look at the size of the fish! Now we're talking coral reef.
And now we're talking fish.
But are we talking treasure?
Wanda, wait for me.
Hurry up, DA. Partners, they slow you down.
Wanda, wait for me.
What's that? It looks like an old chain.
And it's got a pirate's mark on it.
Looky, looky, look! That chain is the dotted line on the map. See, it leads to the treasure. I think it goes somewhere over there.
Not so fast, Wanda. We've got to stick together. We're partners, remember?
What good did a partner ever do anyone anyway?
Good question, Wanda. Liz.
Oh no! Wait, I take back the question. Oh no! Me and my big mouth! How am I going to find the treasure now?
I guess we'll just have to wait and see, Wanda. Ooh, I've never been a sea anemone before.
Sea anemone? Is that what we are?
According to my research, a sea anemone is a marine animal which looks like a plant.
Yeah, looks like a plant and acts like a plant.
Yeah, we can't exactly move from one place to another.
But you get a good view of the fish from here.
Whoops, not enough food for two.
Okay, so you're seeing enemies, but what are the rest of us, Ms. Frizzle?
You're hermit crabs, Arnold.
Hermit crabs? Sure, why not? Seems safe enough. Nice hard shell. Hey, look, a rock.
Yikes! That rock was a fish!
And it ate that other fish. What kind of a place is this? A crowded one, Arn.
The kind of place where you either eat or get eaten.
A place where it's every critter for herself. But how am I going to get to the treasure when I can barely move?
Well, since I'm a crab and crabs can walk, I'll just follow the chain. Aren't you glad you have a partner now, Wanda? Whoa!
What's going on?
Don't look now, but I think it's chow time. I knew I should have stayed home today.
Octopus!
Oh no! Over here, Arnold! Nobody seems to want to swim near us sea anemones.
That's because we sting.
Lucky you, Phoebe. That means they leave you alone and won't eat you.
So if we stay close enough to you,
They won't eat us either. Hey, DA, this is bad enough as it is without you pushing me around.
Hey, guys, look at what that real hermit crab's doing.
Why would a crab want to see an anemone on its head?
For protection, that's why. The sea anemone stung the octopus. Come on, let's see if it'll work for us.
You know what, buddy? It's kind of nice being able to move. And I get to eat what you eat.
And you give me protection. Now that's what I call a partnership.
I just thought of something, DA. If I get up on your shell, I'll protect you from the octopus, and you can take me to the treasure. You got it, partner. To the treasure. Come on, partner. Faster. Hey, it worked. Your stinger scared him away. Nice one, Wanda.
Way to go.
You scared away the octopus. Yeah, okay, so that's the good news. How are we going to follow the chain through that teeny tiny space?
Now there's a question worth diving into, Wanda. Oh, Liz!
Well, at least I can move now. What are we, Miss Frizzle?
We're pistol shrimp, Wanda. We live in burrows in the coral rubble. Can ya dig it?
You bet. Now I can dig a hole through here so we can get to the treasure.
What about us, Miss Frizzle? We're fish, and fish can't dig.
You're right, Tim. You're a goby fish.
A goby fish?
Didn't I see a fish that looked like us get eaten? Time to find a place to hide.
But where?
These claws are great for digging. Better than a shovel any day. But I sure can't see very well. Even if I do find the treasure, I probably won't see it.
Shark, hide.
Hide? Where? There's no room.
Do you see what I see? Hiding places! Move over, Wanda! DA! What are you doing? Hide! There's a... Golly, you're wrecking my tunnel! There won't be a tunnel if you get eaten by that shark! Shark? Shark? Shark! Whoa! Thanks for warning me, partner. I couldn't see that shark coming.
Man, it's a good thing for us gobies that you shrimp dig places to hide and don't mind sharing.
And it's a good thing for us shrimp that you gobies warn us when there's danger we can't see.
Is it just me, or are shrimp and gobies partners for a reason?
Survival, Ralphie, survival! Each one helps the other to live.
Hey, you guys! Look! You won't believe it! What is it? What is it? I can't see!
Wow!
Awesome! Is it the treasure, DA? No, but I see where the chain goes. I'll check it out. Don't go without me. I'm your partner, remember? Ooh, I need a partner who can get me safely to the treasure, Miss Frizzle.
Oh, Liz!
What's this time? Yes! This is more like it. What's more like it? I know I'm a shark, but what are you?
We're remoras, DA. Fish with suction cups that attach themselves to sharks.
So they can get a free ride, right, Miss Frizzle?
A free ride and a free meal. Wahoo!
But what do we sharks get out of this deal? Ooh, something's itching me.
Maybe we get rid of these little critters stuck all over your skin.
Tasty.
Thanks, Ralphie. What a partner. Those guys were really starting to bug me.
Keisha! I guess these little crunchy guys are tasty for me and bad for you. But What I really think is that this twosome is ready to find the treasure. What do you say, partner?
I say not if we find it first. Go, Tim.
Oh, yeah? Hang on, Wanda. Hey, what's wrong with the reef over here? It looks almost dead. Never mind that. The treasure's in there. Let's get it. I don't like the look of this place, Wanda.
Yay! It's the treasure!
Let me help. I'm bigger and stronger.
Now we're talking partnership.
If you ask me, this whole part of the reef looks pretty sick. It's lost its color, too. Could something be wrong with it?
I think that's a question we can build on, Dorothy Ann. Don't you, Liz?
What do you know? We're humans again.
All the better to use your mega magnifiers, my dears.
Now I know why they say the reef is alive. Look, it's made of little animals.
Boingo, Carlos. Little animals called polyps. The coral reef is a limestone skeleton built by these polyps.
And they're building new coral. Hold on. I think these polyps over here have something the ones in the sick part don't have.
You're right, Tim. Each polyp has something inside it.
And that stuff is algae.
Algae? You mean like the scum I got on my shoe when I stepped in the pond?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute! This whole day has been about partners working together, right?
Right. First we were hermit crabs and sea anemones. The sea anemones protected the crabs.
And the crabs moved the sea anemones around.
They're partners! And then we were pistol shrimp and goby fish. The shrimp dug hiding places that helped protect the gobies.
While the goby fish kept an eye out for trouble for both of them.
Partners!
And don't forget the sharks and remoras.
Partners!
Where critters meet to eat, it's sometimes better to cooperate than to compete.
So, do coral polyps get something from the algae? Are they partners too?
Righteously reasoned, Wanda. Since algae is a plant, it makes its own food from sunlight. It gives off wastes, which help the polyps make the reef.
Cool! So if the algae helps the polyps build reefs, what did the algae get out of it?
If you ask me, the algae get a nice, safe place to live, away from these hungry fish.
Oh, fantastically figured, Phoebe. A partnership which is good for both partners is a partnership that lasts.
So how come these polyps on the sick part of the reef don't have any algae partners?
Maybe they're just being silly, like I was. Hey, polyps, take it from me. Sometimes it's better to work with a partner. Really, trust me on this one.
I don't think they can hear you, Wanda.
According to my research, if the water where coral lives gets polluted, the polyps get rid of their algae partners.
But why would the water be polluted over here and not the water over there?
The only thing about this place that's different is this is where I found
the treasure!
This chest is made of some kind of metal.
Looks like copper to me. Redbeard knew many things, but he didn't know about pollution.
You mean Redbeard's treasure chest could be polluting the reef, Miss Frizzle?
It could indeed, Keisha.
Well then, let's remove the source of the pollution. Hit it, Liz! Now let's clean up this place. Wanda, what are you doing? Trying to get some clean water in here to give these polyps a chance.
Good idea.
Way to go, Buzz!
It's working. These polyps just took in some algae.
And they're starting to build coral again. The partnership is working.
But won't it take forever for these polyps to build up the reef again?
Never say forever, DA. Normally, it would take hundreds of years. But I think today we'll speed up the process a little. Take it away, Liz.
Careful. Easy does it. So, who's going to open it?
What is it? It's a model of his ship. Cool.
Ah, there he is. Great, 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 great grandfather Redbeard. Oh, little did he know his treasure chest would one day hurt the reef. If he were here, he'd thank you all for finding it and pulling it out. Right, Redbeard?
What do you think this is?
It looks like some kind of handle.
Why don't you pull it?
Well, what do you know? It's an MSG.
A what?
A magic Spanish galleon. I told you Redbeard was no ordinary pirate.
Is this the magic school bus?
Is this the magic school bus?
Magic school bus?
Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus?
I wonder what the magic school bus. I want the magic school bus.
Magic School Bus, the producer speaking.
Hi, I just watched your show on coral reefs and thought it was terrific. But I have a couple of questions on this partnership thing.
Fire away, buddy.
Is it true that most animals have partners like the ones you showed?
Well, partnerships are a little unusual. That's why they're so interesting. Most of the time, animals compete with each other for things like space, mates, and most often food. Partnerships happen when each animal partner benefits the other and each does better as a result. And coral reefs are a good place to see that happening.
But some animals just benefit from other animals without giving back, right?
Absolutely. Take the coral reef crab, for example. It lives under the spines of the black sea urchin. Now, the urchin doesn't get anything out of it, but the crab gets some well-needed protection.
Cool. Okay, now tell me the truth. Is a coral reef really alive?
You bet it is, pal. The hard coral is part of the shell-like home of the polyps, and millions of polyps live together building the reef year after year.
Do reefs really get sick like you showed?
Unfortunately, they do, for lots of different reasons, including pollution and other human activities that harm reefs and the animals that live in them.
Speaking of animals, aren't the ones that cooperate just being nice to each other?
Sorry, animals aren't nice, except maybe to their babies. In fact, they tend to eat each other a lot. Thanks for calling, and thanks for your interest in coral reefs.
Hey, coral reefs are one of the world's great treasures. We need to do what we can to protect them.
You got that right, partner. Aren't you going to share your lunch, partner? Never mind.
Hey, Ralphie, wait for me! Wanda, I can't move! Yes! How's it going, Liz? Aren't you psyched? The Frizz is taking us to the beach today. Don't forget, we can't go until after our reports. And let's keep the reports short, DA.
Yep, where there's a will, there's a way.
We brought sand and a crab shell for our 2 beach things that go together report. Didn't we, Carlos?
Whoa, a humongous wave at 10 o'clock.
See? Crabs dig in the sand. So crabs and sand go together. Wipe out! Oof! What did you bring, Ralphie? Hello, everyone.
Hiya, guys.
Phoebe, did you bring the dune grass? Ralphie, have I ever let you down? Did you bring the sun?
Actually, I couldn't fit it in my knapsack, but I did bring this. The sun in all its glory.
At my old school, we weren't allowed to bring the sun to class. How about you, Tim?
Check it out. A stunning portrait of the rock to go with Wanda's mussel. You did bring the mussel, didn't you, Wanda?
Ta-da! One mussel to go with Tim's rock. I named him Gussel the Mussel. Gus for short.
Who's Gus for short? Hi, Keisha.
Gus is the mussel I brought for the 2 beach things that go together report. See?
Oh, no. Oh, help. Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad.
Something wrong?
I totally forgot about the report.
You did? You didn't bring anything?
Just my swimsuit and a towel. And a tuna fish sandwich.
Uh-oh. What's wrong with that? I love tuna sandwiches. Listen, don't panic yet. Who's your partner?
Arnold.
Don't worry. Arnold likes reports. He probably did the whole thing himself.
Where is Arnold anyway?
Arnold? Hi, guys.
Yuck! What happened to your shoe?
I was running, and I sort of stepped into the pond near our house.
And you were running because you were in a hurry because you couldn't wait to show me what you did for our 2 beach things that go together report, right?
Mom, I knew I forgot something.
You mean you didn't bring anything either?
Just my bathing suit and a towel.
And the scum on your shoe. Scum and a tuna fish sandwich. DA, why didn't we think of that?
But do scum and a tuna fish sandwich go together? Hey, maybe they do. Think.
No.
Oh, great. Not only do I get slimed by pond scum, but I forget my report. I knew I should have stayed home today. Hey!
We can't just give up, Arnold. We have to work with what we've got.
But Keisha...
Oh, good morning, class.
Good morning, Miss Frizzle.
We have an exciting day ahead of us, haven't we?
Hang 10, you guys! Maybe she'll forget the reports.
And the first thing on the agenda is your 2 beach things that go together reports.
Then again, maybe she won't.
Let's start with Ralphie and Phoebe.
Phew. Why the sun and dune grass go together. By us. All rights reserved.
Do
dune grass, like other plants, uses the energy from the sun to make its own food. No sun, no dune grass.
No sun, no nothing.
Oh, Keisha and Arnold, why don't you go next?
Yes, well, we brought this, nutritious tuna fish sandwich. And this delightful green scum.
You did? Why, that is absolutely fantastic.
It is?
So tell us what the connection is between delightful green scum and a nutritious tuna fish sandwich.
They both have, adjectives?
Oh dear, hold that thought. It's time to go to the beach. Oh, but don't worry, we'll finish your reports when we get back. Line up by the door, please.
Saved by the bell.
Yeah, I never thought I'd be glad to go on a field trip.
Oh, for once, a nice, peaceful day at the beach.
Forget it, Arnold. Everyone else will have a wonderful time, but we've got work to do. Now concentrate. How does your scum go with my sandwich?
You know, class, this trip just might give you the answer you're looking for.
I wonder if she knows we don't know.
She knows everything.
Well, not exactly everything. It's your job as scientists to look for connections.
Connections? You mean how things go together?
Exactly. We're here, everybody out!
There's dune grass
with the sun beaming down on it.
And here's a rock.
Covered with Gus's family. Look at them all.
It's a regular mussel beach. Carlos.
And here's a crab burrowing into the sand. Look up there. That's a gull, isn't it? I wonder what it's doing.
Wow! It just ate that crab! Oh, the beach air is making me hungry.
Everyone else's reports seem so obvious. Arnold, you're eating our report.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Arnold, we've got to figure out the connection between my sandwich and your scum.
Ready to explore this environment in a bit more depth?
Huh? Now?
But we just got here.
Uh-oh, I'm getting that old field trip feeling again.
Come on, Arnold. I know we can figure it out if we try.
Seatbelts, everyone! H2O, here we go! How refreshing! Anchors away, my class, anchors away. Dum 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 dum.
Think, Arnold, think.
I can't. I hate it when my socks get wet. Can I have my shoe back?
No way. We need it for our report.
Ooh, look. There's some seaweed.
What are those? They're beautiful.
Those are sea urchins, Tim. They eat seaweed.
And sea otters eat them. Do you really think they otter? Bad, Carlos.
Are you looking, Arnold? What do you see down there?
Well, I'm trying hard to look for connections, just as you said, but I can't see past all that green stuff.
Yuck, it's going all scummy.
Did you say scummy? That's it! Look, Keisha, scum!
Excellent observation, Arnold. This scum is called phytoplankton.
Phytoplankton?
Phytoplankton. Phytoplankton.
Yes, little tiny plants.
Wait a second. Does that mean the scum on Arnold's shoe is some kind of phytoplankton?
Care to try my marvelous mega magnifier, mayhaps?
Sea scum.
Shoe scum.
Not exactly the same, but not far off.
What do you think, Keisha? Should we take a closer look?
Sure, why not?
No, Keisha, you don't know what you're saying. I know that tone of voice. It means something weird is going to happen. Did we just shrink?
We did. We are now as tiny as phytoplankton.
And that's seriously tiny.
Class, you will notice that the bus is equipping each of us with a specially designed underwater breathing mask. So, get messy, make mistakes, get out there and explore.
I'll go first. This is so cool.
And so wet.
Wow.
And remember, look for connections.
Got it.
Supposed to find a tuna fish sandwich in the middle of the ocean when we're the size of phytoplankton.
Who knows? Maybe there's teeny tiny phytoplankton-operated sandwich tins.
And to think that when we're big, all this just looks like green scum.
Amazing, isn't it? Arnold, what are you doing?
Who? Me?
Arnold, we have to figure out what all this has got to do with my tuna fish sandwich. And we have to figure it out now. Hey, Keisha! Look at me!
Is it my imagination or do they look hungry?
It's not just you, Ralphie. These bigger creatures are eating the phytoplankton. So, as I always say, it's better to be in the bus than to be in something else. Oh, nature never ceases to amaze me.
Phew. We were nearly lunch at first sight. Just your average day at the beach with the Frizz.
Okay, bus. Do your stuff. Congratulations! We are now the size of zooplankton.
Zooplankton? I wonder if that's what just tried to eat us.
Very good, Keisha. Zooplankton eat phytoplankton. Zooplankton are tiny animals that live in the water. This way, class. We've got to take chances. Get messy.
Get eaten.
And don't forget to look for connections.
Oh, Miss Frizzle, this is a big ocean. I'll never find a connection between scum and a tuna fish sandwich.
Of course you will, Keisha. Stay with your partner.
But...
Hey, Keisha, we thought phytoplankton looked weird. Get a load of these guys.
They are not guys, Carlos. They're zooplankton.
There don't seem to be as many of them as there were of the phytoplankton.
Good observation, Tim. What else do you notice? Anyone?
Those giant things.
Very good, Phoebe. Those giant things are anchovies. They're a kind of fish.
Anchovies? You mean the salty things my dad puts on his pizza when he doesn't want me to eat it?
You may not like anchovies, Ralphie, but they might like you.
I wonder if that's because we're the size of zooplankton.
Keisha's right, class. As you can see, anchovies eat zooplankton. Can anyone guess where this is leading?
To lunch?
Precisely. All right, everyone, back in the bus. Ready, bus? Well done. We are now the size of an anchovy. I suggest we stay in the bus while we have our lunch.
But there's so much to see out there.
Oh, excellent observation, Wanda.
At my old school, we always had to stay in the bus if we ate lunch in the ocean. Since we can't eat our report, do you want some organic potato chips?
No thanks. I had some phytoplankton earlier.
You did?
Listen, Arnold, time is running out, and we don't have our report yet. Scum, tuna fish sandwich. Scum, tuna fish sandwich. What's in a tuna fish sandwich anyway?
Mayonnaise, tuna fish, maybe a little vinegar, some chopped celery.
Did you say tuna fish?
Yeah.
Arnold, you may accidentally be a genius. What does a tuna fish look like?
I don't know. I never saw one without mayonnaise.
D.A., quick! There's got to be a picture of a tuna fish in one of your books. Here, an albacore tuna. I've got the connection. What eats phytoplankton? Zooplankton. And what eats zooplankton? Little fish like anchovies. And what eats little fish like anchovies? Well, tuna fish!
I knew I should have stayed home today.
Class, we are now inside an albacore tuna.
Cheer up, Arnold. We're off the hook. We know how your scum and my tuna fish sandwich are connected.
You know, it's a tuna eats scum world out there.
No, listen. Tuna don't eat scum. Scum gets eaten by zooplankton, which get eaten by little fish like anchovies, which get eaten by tuna. Our report's in the bag.
But the bag's in a tuna's tummy.
Who knows what you call something that's connected, linked together?
You mean like a chain?
Oh, very good, Tim. Tuna are linked to phytoplankton by what they eat. Tuna and phytoplankton belong to the same food chain.
Food chain? A chain of food? I could get into that. Me too. Phytoplankton, zooplankton, fish, and people too. We're all in a food chain. Scum, this fish, and you.
Humans are usually at the very top of the food chain. But for once, we're actually inside it. We are also in the perfect position to study a tuna's digestive system.
What?
Now?
Miss Frizzle, do you think we could go back to school now? Arnold and I need to do our report.
Well, if you insist, I guess we could leave the tuna's digestive system for another day.
Way to go! Close one.
Yes, very good. Okay, class, take your seats. Here we go!
Nope. Already have a bus.
This is it, Ralphie. The wave of our dreams.
When we get back to the classroom, we will discuss our observations. Surf's up!
Arnold, do you observe what I observe?
She's hanging 10. There really is more to Miss Frizzle than meets the eye.
So to wrap up our report, allow us to show you the artwork we've commissioned. An original Tim.
Here we have our recent experience. The ocean food chain. It works like this. Scum, or phytoplankton, are eaten by zooplankton, which are eaten by small fish like anchovies, which are eaten by big fish like tuna.
It's so efficient, Carlos!
And this class is a land food chain.
Yeah, a mouse eats grass seed.
A snake eats the mouse.
And the hawk eats the snake.
The hawk is at the top of this food chain. What's at the bottom?
Grass.
So, what's at the bottom of the ocean food chain?
Well, I think phytoplankton.
And what do phytoplankton and grass have in common?
You step on them both.
Arnold! They're both plants. Hey, wait a minute.
Do all food chains begin with plants?
Yes, they do! Each and every one of them!
Well, if scum and a tuna fish sandwich are connected, I guess just about everything must be connected somehow, huh? Hey, where's my shoe? Nature never ceases to amaze me.
As I always say, if the shoe is clean, wear it.
Is this the magic school bus?
Is this the magic school bus?
Magic school bus?
Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus?
I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Hello.
Hi. Is this Big Al's Total Pig Out Emporium? I'd like to order a toasted Big Al special with...
Whoa, wait a second. Wrong number. This is the Magic School Bus Show.
No way! I was just watching it. That's why I was so hungry. Maybe you can clear up a few things for me.
I'll try.
People are on top of the food chain, right? Except I don't eat just tuna. I eat lots of things. So am I on top of lots of food chains?
You are.
So what do you call a lot of chains put together? A pile? Am I at the top of a food pile?
Actually, a lot of different chains mixed together are called a food web.
I get it. So if things are connected in a chain, what if something happens to one part of the chain?
Well, it'll make something happen to everything else in the chain. It's all connected.
Okay, but you know, it's not true that all food chains start with plants. I read about some plants and animals living deep in the ocean that get their energy from chemicals.
Yes, but they're weird.
Weird? You say they're weird? Since when does a tuna eat a school bus?
It could if the bus were small enough and looked like a delicious anchovy.
Yes, but you and I both know school buses don't shrink, and they don't go in the ocean.
Magic school buses do. Being magic can make all the difference.
And Ms. Frizzle must be magic.
Why do you say that?
Because somehow she can hang 10 between math lessons and report marking.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks for calling. Bye. Why, thank you, Liz. This looks